I'm Chris from Defiant Wrestling, and since WCPW's inception, I've been responsible for many of the video packages you'd see before that big match on pay-per-view. Because of this, I like to think that I'm some sort of WCPW historian. So for this series, the powers that be have let me out of my cupboard to produce this special retrospective look at each of the WCPW championships ahead of our relaunch in December. So in this episode, we'll be looking at the youngest WCPW championship, the WCPW Hardcore Championship. Despite being in its infancy compared to other WCPW championships, it doesn't mean that the WCPW Hardcore Championship didn't have its storied origins. Origins that ultimately belonged to one man, or rather one beast. From the very beginning of WCPW, Primate was without a doubt our most hardcore wrestler, and it didn't take us very long to find that out.
He is choking him with a What Culture branded steel chair.
Brutal elbows into the temple. Spear! Spear! He's set up. Oh! Primate's got the referee! Mazzo's got speared in midair. Primate off the top! He takes out Joe Coffey!
Shortly after, Primate was thrown into a best of 7 series from Rampage. The series was instigated by that Primarch George Michael James R. Kennedy, and each match got ever more violent.
Oh, Primate goes straight after Rampage! Primate! Send him to the Lumberjacks! See that powerbomb! Pile driver! Income prospect! He might win it here! Rampage may be out! Rampage is out! Oh, Rampage has been choked out! Wow! To the outside! Oh, no, it's like a screwdriver with a stick like that! Rampage has killed a few more and... Oh, gosh! Primate is doing... First the chair, then the stick. Primate tied in these ropes. And Primate online! Gosh! No way! Now he's not! Oh, my good Lord! Powerbomb! Oh, no holds barred, he's that wild driver! The Rampage engine! Rampage and Primate with the chair. If there's anything left of this arena, because oh my god! Second time! Oh my! Suplex on the outside. Comes up the back door. And a suplex to the table. Oh my god! Jenga of chairs! Oh my god, that is sick. Now hang on. Whoa! Primate somehow managed to break that chain already. Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh god. Fire driver on the apron. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Spear. He's caught pile driver. April the 1st in Orlando, Florida. Rampage will get a shot at the WCPW Championship.
Not before long, other hardcore wrestlers will start showing up. BT Gunn, Bad Bones. Some of the existing WCPW roster members would also dabble in hardcore. Not all of them were successful though.
Yep, those are thumbtacks, the golden kind.
What is this? Oh no, don't do that! Don't do that! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Primate just too powerful, but his...
Oh, spear out of nowhere, onto the tacks! 2! He got him!
Hang on, you're not going to get your way because it's straight across the... Here comes Drake. Oh, Drake got caught though. Drake got caught. The swinging chair sees him now. And Primate catches him with the spear. Cover from Primate. That time, surely that'll do it. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Primate wins another hardcore match.
So head office took notice of Primate's ever-increasing requests for hardcore matches. This would lead to then General Manager Adam Blompier to commission a new championship, the WCPW Hardcore Championship. Of course, Primate would be there at the christening, but he'd also be joined by the talk of the hardcore world, fresh off his CZW Tournament of Death win, Jimmy Havoc. So the match was set. Jimmy Havoc versus Primate to become the inaugural hardcore champion had WCPW built to destroy, and it wasn't for the faint of heart.
Why would you wear white on a night like this? At least Primate had the sense to wear black so that blood may not stain it.
Hang on. Havoc. What is that? Baking trays. Are they baking trays?
I don't think he's making cookies.
There's a wrench, Oh, God.
What Primate and Drake were willing to do to one another, Primate was bust open before the match even started. Can you imagine what he is willing to do? Now, that win in the Tournament of Death for Jimmy Havoc, it only ups the stakes.
Oh, God, look at that from Havoc. Now, what is that? That's a cheese grater. A cheese grater, for goodness sake, from Jimmy Havoc. You're all right? Well, Primate's bleeding. Oh, God, well, Primate is not all right. James R. Kennedy's going to survive, but I'm not sure Primate will. Now, what is that Havoc has? Is a chair. Is that a picture of Havoc? Oh, God! Oh, the paper cut. Oh. Not again. No, not again. Oh, my.
I'm not even sure that was chocolate cake, Dave Bradshaw.
Oh, you're back. Don't do that. Oh. Jimmy Havoc using a picture of himself to deliver paper cut. Don't get chocolate on me. Havoc setting up that table. Spear! Spear on Havoc!
I'd rather have chocolate cake than that.
Wow. Primate goes for the cover. That's got to do it. Hardcore champion, no.
Well, what's Havoc got in mind now?
Havoc double footstop onto a chair, onto the chest
chair.
of Primate. My God, you can break ribs. You could have broken his ribs, for goodness sake, and it's only two. Havoc biting. Primate lands.
He's so lucky there.
Yeah, he missed the chairs, fortunately for him. Havoc. Oh God, he got caught. Got caught, and Primate will smash him through the one remaining chair.
Wow. I thought that Jimmy Havoc got lucky there by jumping over the chairs.
Cover. Only one count.
But not so fast.
And that has enraged Primate even more.
It's ominously prone.
Could be a second spear. And it is. A second spear on Havoc from Primate. Is Havoc out? Is Primate the hardcore champion? Yeah, no. Right shoulder up for Havoc. And we will continue.
The blood is flowing, but neither one of these guys, these monsters, these beasts, show signs of stopping.
There are chiropractors watching this, rubbing their hands with glee.
Look at Jimmy Havoc shouting at Primate. I feel like doing the same.
Havoc.
Look at this defiance.
Jimmy Havoc lives for this stuff. Primate. Headbutt after headbutt after headbutt. Savage, beastly stuff from Primate. And Havoc, I'm
You
concerned.
don't know what's in those sandwiches. You didn't have to make them. What is this?
It's an ironing. Oh, it's not just an ironing board. It's an ironing board wrapped in barbed wire.
Have I still got chocolate cake in my eyes? Are my eyes deceiving me? What is this? I have never seen an instrument of torture like this. Domesticated violence at its worst.
Primate has evil, and I mean evil, intentions for Jimmy Havoc. Oh, through the barbed wire ironing board. The cover from Primate to win the hardcore title, and he wins it. Primate is your hardcore champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match of the first ever WCPW Hardcore Champion, Primate!
Well, Primate had a war here with Jimmy Havoc, but he has continued his winning streak. Primate has proved he is the king of hardcore here in WCPW, and he is rewarded by becoming the first ever hardcore champion.
Well, a lot happened. So much to digest and take in. Forget the chocolate cake. I never thought we'd see an ironing board with barbed wire on it.
After the match, Jimmy Havoc congratulated the new champion. Obviously the Tournament of Death had taken a pretty bad toll on his body, but then Jimmy Havoc vowed to return when he was 100%. At this point, Prestige member BT Gunn would attack Primate on the way to their scheduled match. The match would never make it to the ring, but weirdly started in an MMA cage and ended in a boxing ring. Primate would be the victor on this occasion, with BT Gunn claiming that this wasn't over yet. BT Gunn would get another opportunity against Primate in the Hardcore Championship at Stats 2017. This time, BT Gunn was more focused.
Hardcore champion, this is Primate!
Oh, and BT Gunn, Primate, of course didn't see him. Gunn with the chair, and Primate goes careering down that ramp. BT Gunn getting a head start here, and of course there is no disqualification as the hardcore title is on the line.
Primate has evil intentions.
When does he not? BT Gunn goes into the guardrail.
Let me tell you something about Primate. James R. Kennedy, I had to get away from this beast for my own sanity. This man is so dangerous.
Primate sent into the crowd there by Gunn, back in the ring, but frankly it doesn't matter here in a hardcore match. It doesn't matter at all for Primate ever, because he doesn't care if he's in a wrestling ring, a boxing ring, an MMA ring. He could be anywhere, and he will still be in a boiler room. He will still take the fight to you, as so many WCPW stars, not least BT Gunn, have found out in the past.
Well, one thing BT Gunn must be wary of is that spear, that brutal spear, which took him down 2 weeks ago in that boxing ring. And look, another chair. I'm telling you, Dave Bradshaw, BT Gunn came here tonight to Stacked live on pay-per-view with a game plan, and he is executing it to perfection. Primate, you can never count this monster out.
Another big chair shot right across the back. Now Gunn punches a chair out of the way. Gunn is going to go to the top turnbuckle. Gunn gets caught into a power slam from Primate. Primate to retain, and Gunn once again out at two. He's got what is that, a board, a wooden board, or a table? It's a table. BT Gunn has a table.
Leeds loves that one.
This one just kicked up a notch. Oh my! Primate. What is this? Gunn with a superplex.
Oh.
He's going for the Hurricane Rana, but instead powerbomb through the table from Primate onto BT Gunn, for goodness sake! Good grief! It's got to be a matter of time now.
I know that look in Primate's eyes. He is gunning for the spear.
Gunn countered. Gunn countered, kick it to the jaw, and a second time. Primate didn't learn from the first one. Gunn, a third kick right into the face. A fourth, a fifth.
I always said he was a degenerate.
Primate's unconscious. His head being rammed repeatedly, time after time after time. And referee, I think, is thinking about calling this off.
There are no rules, Dave Bradshaw. This is for the hardcore title.
Is it? He's out. He's out of submission. There's the crossface. Primate is not even conscious. Primate's not even conscious, and we have a new hardcore champion.
Listen to the response.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest and new WCPW Hardcore Champion, BT Gunn!
Absolutely ruthless, callous even, on the part of BT Gunn. And the crowd here may be booing. Referee Chris Sharp had no option whatsoever but to call for the bell.
On the next episode of Loaded, an injured and enraged Primate would get his rematch against BT Gunn, but not without defying resident WCPW sports therapist Sarah Rushton's order to not compete.
What do we do?
Medical advice means nothing to Primate.
Yeah, Primate, I was going to say that neck brace wasn't going to last long. Primate probably wouldn't know what that was for.
And he comes with a challenge. BT Gunn tries to... Oh, got a spear! There's a spear from Primate. Gunn was trying to use the championship belt. German suplex from Primate, who's unsteady on his feet.
Not as unsteady as BT Gunn. Unbelievable, BT Gunn ready to win this match by forfeit here in Newcastle, but no, Primate rages on.
Another German suplex from Primate, and Gunn, I think, genuinely believed that Primate wasn't going to be here. He's been taken by surprise as the champion by the former champion. But no, use the word.
It's over the neck.
It is over the neck. Look at this. Dangerous for a man with an already injured neck. No human compassion whatsoever from BT Gunn. I don't think any human compassion comes into BT Gunn's thinking at any walk of his life.
One more time into that ring post.
Gunn being told to lay off, as I think referee John Myers might be thinking about stopping this one. Yeah, look, there's a couple of our crew members are taking Primate back to the locker room area, and I think we are about to possibly end this. Stay in the ring and take the victory. What's he doing? He's pursuing Primate.
Oh, look at this.
Takes out both of these crew members.
BT Gunn wants to inflict more damage.
Oh, Primate's got him. Primate. Gunn may regret that. Or maybe not, because, oh my God. German suplex right onto that hard stage, and Primate lands on the back of his injured neck. Gunn piling up those chairs. And oh no, again stomping his head into the skull of Primate.
The crowd not sure what to make of this. They don't like Gunn. They're expecting Primate to launch a big comeback here. I can tell you, Dave Bradshaw, I know Primate very well. It's not coming. BT Gunn has done things. Look again, about to stomp on Primate's head. Primate might be a monster.
He just doesn't care at all.
But he can't. Wait a minute.
Primate's got his foot. Primate's got his foot. Primate finding a second lease of life. Primate, sit out powerbomb. Gunn lands on the chair. Fighting over this ladder that Primate has just found under the ring. Primate, he's been cornered. He's caught in the corner. Gunn runs up the ladder and kicks him like a football right in the head.
Both men have handfuls of those dangerous tacks. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Come on now, we don't need to see this.
No. Oh, whoa, God! Oh, my word!
Oh, Primate and BT Gunn's voices just went up a notch, just like the volume here in Newcastle.
And it's a close line, a super kick into the jaw. Again, sorry to harp on about it, but don't forget Primate's not even medically cleared to be here. Oh, but Primate! Good God! Right through the table goes the hardcore champion. He may not be the champion for much longer. Primate, the cover, and Primate regains the gold.
And you, World Culture Pro Wrestling Hardcore Champion, Primate!
So Primate would become the first WCPW wrestler to hold a championship twice. I mean, it's not the only first he would achieve, but we'll get to that in another video. After a title offense against Lucha Underground's Penta El Zero Miedo, Primate would meet not just Jimmy Havoc at 100%, but also BT Gunn and Bad Bones at Refuse to Lose 2017 in a fatal four-way. This would be the last defense of the WCPW Hardcore Championship under the WCPW banner, with the first under the Defiant banner set to take place at We Are Defiant on December 4th in Newcastle. This match would come about following the fallout of both the hardcore and tag team matches at Refuse to Lose. And we'll get to that in the next episode as we take a retrospective look at the WCPW Tag Team Championships. So I've been Chris from Defiant Wrestling, or is it still WCPW? I don't f***ing know. I'll see you soon. Go and write your f***ing comments.
Defiant. I am. Defiant. I am. I am.
I am.
Defiant.
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 I am.
I am.
I am defiant.
I am defiant.
I am.
The villain. We are defiant.